Hello everyone, I'm Tabitha with Moonlight Custom Creations. Welcome to my channel, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a fall peekaboo tumbler. So go ahead, stay tuned, watch the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and let's get started.
All right, y'all, I am mixing up 10 milliliters of epoxy here. I am going to use the epoxy method to apply my glitter. Now, you don't need the full 10 milliliters of epoxy. You're only going to use maybe 3 for this 20-ounce tumbler. But for measuring purposes, I just went ahead and mixed up 10 milliliters because that was the easiest for me. Now you want to go ahead and make sure that this is mixed up very, very well. You also want to make sure that you are wearing your respirator while messing with epoxy. Now what I have here is a 20-ounce skinny from Maker Flow Craft, and I will have my link for them down in the description box below. I am using caramel from the Glitter Grind. I'm using Moonshine Still, Desert Glow, Espresso, and Ruby Slippers. All of these are from the Glitter Grind, and I will have my link for them down in the description box as well. Now we're just going to spread just a little bit of epoxy onto our tumbler, and then we're going to apply a very thin layer, just enough epoxy on this tumbler to create an adhesive surface so our glitter will stick. Now that we're done applying the epoxy, I like to hold my glitter pretty high and just lightly tap it. Now I'm going to apply this glitter very sporadically, kind of just in patches all over the tumbler, because this will create our peekaboo. I want this to be more of like a fall leafy type of deal right here. That is what I'm going for. So when we apply these glitters, it's going to look a hot mess. And basically, I'm just adding these glitters wherever I feel like I want to add them. And that's what you should do as well. And then I'm bumping up other glitters that I believe that will look really, really good as a leaf, basically. Because I don't know exactly where my leaves are going to go yet. So I'm just kind of creating that fall vibe, leafy vibe here. And you want to do this with all of the glitter colors until you have your entire tumbler covered in glitter. All right, y'all, don't worry. I'm not about to waste all that glitter on my parchment paper. I am actually using that to press the bottom because I wanted a good mixture of everything that I used on the tumbler to go on the bottom. And that's what the tumbler is looking like so far. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take that glitter, my little throwaway pile, which I'm not going to throw away. I'm actually drizzling that all over the tumbler. And that's going to kind of tie everything together. That's going to give it a good mixture of all of the colors together. And you want to tap off any excess that you have. And this tumbler is gorgeous so far. Now you want to go ahead and let this dry for the drying time. I'm using a fast set, so my fast set's 2 hours. So I'm going to let this dry for 2 hours and then I'm going to spray seal it. I use Rust-Oleum 2 times clear because after that I don't want any of my glitter to move, and I just do that for precautionary measures. Even though it's a mixed glitter, I just like to spray seal my stuff anyway. It's not necessary though. I am so sorry I did not get the next step on camera, but what I did was I epoxied this tumbler until smooth. I sanded it down with 80 grit sandpaper and I spray painted it with Sugar Coated by Color Shot. And I also put some maple leaves on there before I spray painted it. Now what I'm going to use is the Patina Paste, and I got this from the Glitter Grind. This is the brass, and we are going to use this little chip brush that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to dry brush some strokes on there. Now I just have a little piece of paper towel just to dab off the excess, because you don't want a lot of paint on your paintbrush, because then you'll just create some globs on your tumbler. And that's not what we want here. We just want light little strokes everywhere. And I'm just very lightly going over the tumbler with this brass patina paste. And you're going to have some lighter strokes, some darker strokes. I was going for like a really rustic vibe here. And this is what the tumbler looks like after you get all of the brush strokes on there. As you can see, I did leave a blank space for my decal. And immediately after, the paste dries really fast. So immediately after, you can go ahead and take off your maple leaves to expose your peekaboo. So I'm just taking my little weeding tool here and very carefully peeling off this removable vinyl, making sure that I don't scratch the paint. And this is what our tumbler is looking like with the leaves exposed. I think it's so, so cute. I absolutely love this tumbler. It's so easy to create and it just looks amazing. So beautiful. So now I went ahead in Cricut Design Space and I did create an offset. Now I had some other leaves there, but I didn't end up using them because I didn't want it to look too cluttered. So I'm just taking out these maple leaves that I have and I'm going to apply my offset. Now the vinyl that I used, I did get it from Courtney's Customs, and I will leave a link for her shop down in the description box below as well. And the vinyl that I ended up choosing is a color changing vinyl. The color changing vinyl is so gorgeous. I am in love with it. It really gave me fall vibes here. And that's what it looks like with our offset. Now this is the decal that I chose to use, Hello Fall. I thought it was super cute. I absolutely love it. And we're gonna go ahead and apply this to the middle space that I have here. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this decal. I'm doing it kind of close to the top and I'm lining it up, doing the middle first, and then I'm going to move out towards each edge, pressing kind of firmly to make sure that it sticks to my tumbler and pulling up the transfer tape. And this is what our tumbler is looking like. I'm so in love with this tumbler. So gorgeous. All right, y'all. After I got my decals on, I went ahead and I sprayed it with Rust-Oleum 2x Clear just to seal my vinyl. And now we're ready for epoxy. I'm going in with 20 milliliters of fast set epoxy. I am using Speedy PD by DIY, and I will have a link for them down in the description box below. And I'm just ensuring that I do a nice even layer all over my tumbler. Now that I have a nice even layer of epoxy on here, I'm just going to go in with my heat gun. You could also use a torch for this, whatever you like to use. I like using a heat gun versus a torch. And you're just going to go in and pop any air bubbles that may be lingering. But I have found that using the Speedy PD, I barely have any bubbles at all. And you do want to finish this off with another coat of epoxy, and then your tumbler is all finished. All right, y'all, now this is the final result. I'm so in love with this tumbler. It's absolutely gorgeous. I had so much fun making this tumbler, and I really hope this tutorial inspired you to recreate this tumbler or make something similar. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.